Hey guys, Godzilla from Hell, and it looks like Sony is trying to combat Microsoft with the PC accessibility of some of their games. It was just announced that Sony would be porting the PlayStation Now service to the PC, which is an interesting topic because it kind of shows that the major two, I'm not including Nintendo in this because I think Nintendo I can't see them bringing anything to PC. It would just be a bit of a stretch, in my opinion. But as far as Sony and Microsoft, they are obviously trying to explore the PC market, kind of cross-platform, cross-play a little bit more nowadays. So what is happening is for $20 a month, I think that's what the price of PlayStation Now is, which is it's not cheap. That is a bit steep, but you get access to I believe it's over 400 games. Some of them are really great. It looks like you can now play the mediocrity that was The Last of Us on your PC, which I don't know why you would. Throw hate at me. I don't like that game. But you can also play really good ones like Ratchet and Clank, God of War. Apparently the later ones are pretty good. Darksiders 1 and 2, Ninja Gaiden. There's a lot of games you can play that weren't accessible on PC. Although I think, was it Darksiders? I don't remember if Darksiders was on PC or not. I think it was. Oh well, foot and mouth. But they have apparently released some recommended specs for what your PC will need to have to be able to play PS. Now, that is going to get really confusing if I have to make more of these. So it looks like you will need either Windows 7, 8.1, or 10. Which I believe most people who would be interested in this will have. That's not crazy. I mean, I don't think anyone with Windows Vista is going to be trying to play PlayStation. And plus, you could probably upgrade to Windows 10 for free if... No, you can't anymore. Oh, well, that's why I have a giant Activate Windows in the bottom of my screen, because I ported a copy of Windows from another PC that told me they could, and then Windows decided 2 months later, it was like, oh, no. You have to activate. I'm like, why? And then it went away for a week, and now it's back forever. I'm not paying $100 to get a little tag off the bottom of my screen, which I don't even look at that part, so rant over. But keep going with the specs. It is also recommended. Now this one's a little bit steeper. It's not high end, but it's definitely not low end. A 3.5 gigahertz Intel Core i3, which is not, like I said, not the craziest of components, but I have an i3 with 3.7, so I can run most games that I want at max settings, ultra, with pretty good frame rates, so it's pretty high. I think most people should have something like equivalent to that. Or also you could have a 3.8 gigahertz AMD A10 or faster. I'm not sure how much the AMD one costs, but a 3.5 i3 is probably just under 200, I think, if I remember how much I paid. 300 megabytes or more. I'm guessing that's internal hard drive storage, solid state, hard disk, whatever. And then you need 2 gigabytes or more of RAM, which, again, if you're running Windows 7, 8, or 10, have a Core i3, you've probably got more than 2 gigs. Mine has bare minimum right now, and I have 8, and I'm looking to upgrade that. So those specs are okay. A sound card, which I think they all come like integrated, or you don't need them or anything like that anymore. So I don't know. A USB port, which I hope to God your computer has a USB port. And then a minimum of 5 megabytes per second internet connection. I'm assuming that's download. Now, in another article, they recommend, what was it, 15? Yeah, 10 to 15 is what they really recommend. That's where you're going to get the sweet spot, they call it, for the play. So really, this is a pretty interesting move, in my opinion. I know you can get PlayStation Now on TVs. My parents' TV, they have the ability to get it. They don't. They're not gamers. And I have all the gaming systems, so it's really not an issue for me. But I do think this is an interesting step for Sony. I don't know, and I would be a little bit surprised if they took the next step and kind of did what Microsoft is doing with the PlayStation, or with the Xbox One, Xbox Play Anywhere kind of deal, because they don't have computers. They have some, but they're nowhere near as prevalent as the Microsoft computers. If you look, Microsoft basically owns 90% of the operating system market. I'm guessing. I don't know the full spec, but I know it's more than iOS, and it's more than Linux. So we'll have to see where this goes. If leave in the comments whether you think this is interesting, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's the death of dedicated consoles. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I'm going to do another video on what I think is happening with consoles. So keep an eye out for that. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you'd like to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.